Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is doing well. We're gonna go ahead and do a career focused reading. We're gonna see what's going on with your finances and your money. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Now Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable, okay? If you are returning Gemini, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Guys, I hope that you're doing what's best for you. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. My view shows me a lot more than what I'm used to seeing. Okay, so crown energy. You could be getting chosen for something. You could be getting selected, Gemini. You could also just be reigning supreme right now in whatever you're doing. People are definitely interested in you. They want to know more. I feel like you've caught the eye of several people with this crowned energy, okay? And there is something that it feels like you're destined to succeed in, all right? I also, when I was kind of getting into this energy, I heard fruits of your labor. I also heard time to reap rewards. So I feel like there's something that you've been working really hard on, Gemini, and you are about to see rewards when it comes to that. You're about to see results. It says deep personal strength and peace that assures success, the valley. Sure as the setting sun, Saturn return, going through it. I feel like you might have been going through some kind of what feels like a Saturn return. It feels like everything that needs to be brought up to the surface and get healed is getting brought up. And this could definitely be involving your finances too. How you look at money, who you share your money with, what have you indebted yourself for because of money, all right? There's that kind of energy here. My nose is starting to itch. Somebody could be definitely looking into you right now, Gemini. Somebody could be looking into you thinking that you are shining, that at first maybe you look like this mountain view here, or this, I don't know if this is really, I don't know what it is, right? Canyon, whatever. You look like this little view at first without the sun. Like there's not much there. Like it's great, it's pretty, it's stable, right? But with this rising sun coming behind, it's almost like you're shining, Gemini, or there's something that's more now, or you something has been added to whatever you're doing. I don't know, it could just be an energy too, guys. Maybe you finally, whatever this Saturn return, you know, and going through the darkness feeling is that I'm getting here, this could have just lifted, okay? Your confidence is here, Gemini. I feel like you are confident right now. You're also feeling really creative and really inspired. I get this energy of like wanting to go for it, like feeling like, you know, they're showing me somebody jumping from a rope swing into a creek, or is it, yeah, it's like a creek. It doesn't look like a river to me. Could be though. I don't know. There's this energy of like doing that, like jumping into it, just swinging into life or jumping into a situation, okay? What else do we have for Gemini in regards to their career, money, finances? Crown. I told you, you're being selected for something, Gemini. You are chosen in regards to career, finances, and you might not even realize it yet. That's the thing. You've been going through it. You've been having to work yourself into something, and I feel like Spirit looks out for you. Spirit watches you. It says divine being. It says honor and respect will come to you. Selected for greatness, okay? So you're about to be honored and respected in whatever it is that you're doing. You're building that up for yourself, though. It's not just something like, oh, there is this energy, okay, like with the crown, there's this energy of, oh, I was born into this title. Well, you really didn't have to do anything to earn it, but you will earn that title, right? Once you get the crown, once you're stepping into that role, you will earn it, but you didn't do anything to initially earn it, right? It's kind of the same aspect here. Like you are chosen. Since birth, you have been sent here. Certain things are destined and fated. I don't necessarily believe in everything in life being destined and fated, but I do feel like some things are ironclad. And I feel like there's this thing here where yes, you've been chosen for it, but you've also worked your ass off for it. Like you've also worked very hard. It's like when I was doing life coaching and readings, I would tell clients, you know, master of all trades, jack of none, right, is often better than a master of one. So if you have your hand dabbling in little things, that's great, versus spending your whole life focused on one thing here. But it does feel with this energy like there's something that you had to dedicate yourself to, and that you might have had to put other things to the side for a second to really focus on this, and it's paying off, okay? I would also tell my clients, a lot of old souls who have been there, done that. I've already been a great painter in a lifetime, or a tarot reader, or a mystic, person, or a mountain man, or whatever. Like, I've already done these things in other lifetimes. So when I come to this lifetime trying to do it, I have a natural skill, a natural talent, and that's great, but you still have to build up that experience here in this lifetime. You still have to dedicate yourself to it. Just because you inherently have a gift, Gemini, doesn't mean that you don't have to try to work on it or progress it or refine it, is the energy that they're giving me, okay? What else do we have for Gemini? I feel like your crown is being watched too. There's something about, I'm sure by outside energy, but I'm feeling like Spirit is watching your crown. Like, I feel like Spirit has eyes on you, Gemini. We have Scissors. It says disappointment in some affair, cutting ties. You will walk away from someone or something. And that's the thing, Gemini. I feel like you've been doing that, and there might also be something that you see in the future where you're like, you know what? I think that I'm chosen for something else, or I think I'm ready to kind of step into greatness here. You might feel like you've walked away from something to go towards whatever this is that you feel like you're chosen for, with this crown in the middle, career on the bottom of the deck to confirm. I feel like whatever it is that you feel like you've been disappointed in, you're going to walk away from that or cut ties in that. You're not going to continue to pour energy into something that's not working for you, Gemini, or it's not giving you the results that you want. We have the hammock and we have the tiger, doing something risky, taking a vacation, a physical one or a spiritual. Gemini, it almost feels like this will be a risk to cut ties with certain things when it comes to finances. And this does not just mean a job when it comes to this card. Finances can be anything, anywhere that your prosperity is affected. Okay, so whether it's in a connection, whether it's with a side gig, whether it's an inheritance, whether it's whatever, however your finances, are affected here. There's this energy here of like, you're going to be taken away from something so you can be placed into the position that you've been meant to be in, okay? There could be this energy of somebody who's trying to stand in your way, or somebody who's trying to bully you or make you feel like you're not good enough for something. There could definitely be people around you who have nefarious intent, Gemini, and don't want you to succeed, okay? I'm hearing secret agent man. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Maybe there's been people around you that have been kind of like informants or whatever. We have the eagle here, triumphing over obstacles, achieving your goals. It says champion, improving your eyesight. This could be your eyesight improving, yes, because it does look like ocular. It looks like an eye for me. It could definitely be improving your eyesight, but also it's like your inner eyesight. It's your spiritual eyesight. It's like your focus, what you're trained on, where you're going. You have improved that, before, where maybe you were just like, yeah, I want to be wherever, but wherever makes me feel good, that's where I want to be. It's like, now you know. Now you know where you want to be. Now you know what makes you feel good. So now that you know that with the eagle, you're going to go ahead and you're going to fight. You're going to go for it, So there's that energy here, Gemini. Is there anything else you want Gemini to know before we put this deck away? The archway. New opportunities and pathways are opening up, Gemini. Okay, it says follow the yellow brick road, which to me, it's like not mindlessly following the yellow brick road, but yeah, like, following the path that you feel is being laid out to you, or you feel like is opening up before you for some of you guys. It says you have a chance to jump onto a new timeline, that rope swing that I was seeing, okay? Full energy, taking a brand new leap of faith, Gemini, and this is going to help your finances. It's also going to bring you some kind of inner peace, inner happiness, which I feel like is very important to you. I feel like you've been working on that as well. Not just building your bank account, but building your happiness and, doing something that you don't mind doing every day, that like you wake up and you feel good about it, But yeah, you definitely have eyes on you, Gemini. You definitely have people who are watching you glow up and grow up. You might suddenly have expressed some kind of expertise in something and really impressed people around you without trying to. They're seeing that you're taking something more seriously, or you're growing up now. Not to say that you weren't growing up, but like you weren't before. Like, not to say that you weren't taking something seriously before, but we step into the role, or we step into greatness, right? Ace of Swords here, it's like there's been a big epiphany or a download, or something's happened that's cracked your dome wide open, where you feel all of a sudden like the truth, you have ultimate clarity, like I was saying, okay? You're improving eyesight, you're improving vision, you have ultimate clarity to see beyond this valley here, you see that there is a setting sun, or a rising sun, excuse me, in the background. Although this says sure as the setting sun, which makes actually a lot of sense because of the scissors walking away from a disappointing situation. So maybe you're seeing the end of the tunnel here and you're getting really excited about that. Yeah, with the world confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you're seeing the end of the tunnel here where you're like, I went through all this and now I can finally see some kind of results and progress. And with that Ace of Swords, I can feel that. It's been slow progress and you've had to be very patient. You've also had to build something with this Temperance energy for yourself. What is this valley? How is this represent for Gemini? For their money, their finances? Five of Cups. Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel, like I was saying. Some of you have been feeling like your finances are not great, or you've got yourself in a pickle when it comes to your finances, or things just aren't working out. You feel very like you're struggling. There could be energy of feeling very burnt out, feeling overworked, underpaid, feeling like maybe there's parts of you that feel like maybe you're wasting your time doing something. It could also be for loyalty that you're doing this. Like maybe you're loyal to your boss, you're loyal to the job, you're loyal to your community, whatever, however it's affected. There's this energy of you feeling very loyal to something and feeling like you have to constantly work, okay? Or I don't know, right? Yeah, putting a lot of energy into something. But I feel like, you know, Spirit wants you to know that what isn't working out or what you feel like hasn't worked out, the disappointment that you may feel like you felt in some affair here, there's something that's blooming if you can look up and look around, if you can see other possibilities, if you can get past, where is it at? Right here, your vision. Because remember, I said there's something about like before you were like, oh, I want this, but now it's like, you know. Well, maybe there's a need to kind of, for some of you, narrow the vision. Some of you widen the vision. It just depends on your situation and your story, okay? But either way, all of you need to see that there is other options out there. There is something else. There is something that's calling to you, something that, you know, I feel like you have put some kind of energy into, or there is this energy of you being chosen for it with this Knight of Swords. I feel like it's something that you think about a lot, or you've put a lot of mental energy into this. Maybe you haven't put as much physical energy as you can into something. And once you translate that, that's when you're going to start feeling those results. Yeah, you're starting to see that. Ace of Swords coming back out, Nine of Cups. You're starting to see that you're allowed to have your wish fulfillment. You're starting to see that you're able to have your wish fulfillment. You can have your dreams come true, your wishes come true. You can be successful. You're starting to feel like you can, you know, create this reality that maybe you see in your head, or with the Five of Cups over here, maybe you feel like, you know, it wasn't possible for you, so you got sad, like you felt like you were in a valley, just having to just do this, do that, whistle while you work and all that good stuff. Now with the Ace of Swords, you see you're meant for something greater. You're meant for, you can break free from this. Scissors. I feel like you're breaking free from something that you thought was wish fulfillment. Like with the Nine of Cups, you thought this was what you wanted to do for the rest of your life. You thought this was something you wanted to be tied to. You thought this was going to be something that was going to be prosperous and work out for you, no matter what it is. Because remember, career, finances, it's like, you know, it doesn't have to just be about your job. I feel like you're finally seeing the bullshit in that. Or seeing that like that's not accurate, it's not real, it's like a dream. Or maybe there was something behind this curtain and when you went and looked it was like a sweatshop or something. It's like something that you thought you were involved in is not what you want to be involved in anymore. I'm getting that very, very strongly. Yes, with the Nine of Pentacles, thank you for confirmation. Going from the Nine of Cups to Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you want to gain some kind of independence. You want to build something up for yourself. You want to be financially stable. You do not want to be financially dependent on anybody, anything, okay? Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're trapped here. Some of you feel like you have like a warden or like a boss or somebody who like looks over you. Like, right? Breathing fire, like making sure you're doing this, making sure you're doing that. It makes you feel like you're stuck or like you're moving slow for some of you guys. Like your boss is very overpowering, especially if she's a female or if maybe this bitch thinks she's your boss. I don't know, okay? Maybe she might be a Virgo with that hermit energy. I feel like there's almost this energy of you've been hiding yourself, but Spirit is asking you to show yourself to the world. Spirit's asking you to stand in your authenticity and, you know, support the gifts that have been given to you. With this lantern, it's making me think of the Chinese New Year. That could be significant to somebody. Sagittarian energy could be significant as well. I just looked up the time and saw 4:44, so 444. could be significant. Uh-oh, cards are flying. Yeah, sail away, right? That's the energy. And I feel like that's with your vision improving, with you seeing things clearer, with you letting go of trying to hold on to something that's just clearly not working or clearly not giving you the results, or it's not making you feel like you're fulfilled inside. It's like you want to find that fulfillment, Gemini, and maybe there's a part of you that feels like that's not real. Like you can't find that, but yes, you can here with this Ace of Cups, okay? So there is this energy of getting into your boat, sailing away, going on a journey. And also, when we're going from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords, we're leaving behind that energy of the conflict of change, okay? The conflict within ourselves of change. We are going back and forth. We're in analysis paralysis because we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, or we can't see the vision realized. And so it's a big risk sometimes, which we see here, of taking a risk, or that rope swing that I saw where they were swinging, jumping into something new. It could be that energy here where you've had to just kind of get over yourself in an aspect. I feel like there's been other people involved too, though, because I am looking at Seven Swords here, but maybe other people have been oh so willing to help you feel like you couldn't achieve your goals, or help you feel like you're making a mistake by walking away from this or that. Like there's definitely been people that have been trying to control your destiny, what you've been crowned for. Crown is in your reading twice, Gemini, so clearly you're meant for something great, right? So it's almost like if other people are trying to control you, or if the darkness, the ego comes in and tells you that, you know, this isn't for you, or it's going to be too hard, or it's going to change everything, or they're all going to laugh at you, right? The carry complex, whatever it is, it's like it's you that has to sail away. Basically, it's you that has to decide that you're going to go towards it anyways, even if it makes you scared, even if it brings you fear, because when you're following your fear, you're following your ego, which means you're following your comfort zone. Okay, we're here to break free from those limitations, from those boxes that we put our minds into, we put ourselves into, the stories we tell ourselves that we're not good enough or that we can't have greatness. Yes, you can, Gemini. You are destined for it, okay? So don't hold yourself back. You're the motherfucking champion here, okay? Your eyesight is improving. You're starting to see that. Maybe before you were only seeing what other people were putting on you. Archway, what is this for Gemini? I don't know which one wanted to come out, right? I don't know, okay? They both kind of came flying out at the same time. Two knights. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I just heard nice and slow, nice and slow. How you make it up the porch in them little ass shorts. I don't know. That's what I just heard, though. I don't know why they played. It's funny that they played that for a career reading, but I think it's because that's what they want you to do. They want you to take it nice and slow with this, even though we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Like there's this energy of like, hold yourself, like, you know, be excited, be passionate, put energy into this, express your creativity with that Knight of Wands, expect the unexpected with that Knight of Wands, but think about it, be logical, be disciplined, take one step in front of the next. Don't do big leaps and jumps and miss a whole bunch of steps and then, you know, turn around and realize, well, I really should have completed the whole process so I could see exactly what I was getting myself into. Like there's this energy of really taking it slow, taking it one step at a time, but being open to the excitement, being open to the adventure, being open to the newness of whatever this is that could be coming your way. And for some of you also accepting that, yeah, with death energy, Scorpio energy, there is going to be that energy of something ending, something that you're walking away from, you know, even if it's just because you're not putting your full focus on something anymore, even if it's just because you're saying, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side, but I'm going to focus on this more. You're still ending some kind of cycle within your life. And I do feel like you're protected here too with this shield. Okay, let's get some advice. Gemini. Gemini. What kind of advice do we have? Oh, okie dokie then. Failure. Pride. Right? Some of you feel like that. That's the thing. Coming out on top of that Five of Cups, that makes a lot of sense. The valley at the light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of you guys have started businesses, dedicated yourself to stuff, joined causes, right? They have not worked out. They have not given you what you thought you were going to get. It has made you feel like a failure. It's made you feel like in many ways, okay, well, I'm not going to go ahead and dedicate myself to this anymore or try something new because every time I do, this is what happens. I mean, this is the same in love, anything, but we're talking about money here. I get this energy, Gemini, of I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Because if you're truly crowned and blessed and destined for something, then all these failures are just opportunities to learn. So that way, when you are faced with what you're meant to be faced with, what you're meant for, it's almost like this energy of you're going to know what to do with it because you're going to be prepared, Gemini. Okay, I get that very strong. So you're not a failure. Don't think of yourself like you are a failure. You're not a failure. You haven't failed anything. And there is that energy of needing to get past that regret, past that energy of you missing the mark here. You haven't missed anything. You have not missed anything. There is a whole table that is prepared for you right here. Yeah, your health is improving. Something is growing inside of you, okay? So they're showing me the heart of Tafiti from Moana, so maybe that's significant for some of y'all. Friendship. I know that I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Some of you guys are building something with somebody, like you have a partner in crime, or you're meant to meet people that you are meant to work with. You're not meant to work with everybody. You're not meant to build stuff with everybody, and you know, but there is, it feels like there's one person or two people in particular that's very significant that I'm picking up on, that you're meant to like build something. I just heard the Justice League. Okay. So I don't know, maybe you guys like comics or something like that, because I'm getting like DC Comics, or I'm getting like the Justice League. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up suddenly. There could be this energy of like you guys were working together to build something that it's going to do more than just put money in your pocket. Like, and that is part of being the chosen one. Like, it's great. It's great to have money. I'm a fan of money. You're not going to hear me over here on this channel talking about, you know, being broke. Like, no, okay? Money is a good thing in regards to what your intention is behind it, what you intend to do with your money, how you intend to get your money, okay? And there could be something like that here, Gemini, okay? There could be a serious denial about working with somebody or being meant to work with somebody, or letting go of that aspect. Maybe you felt like you were a lone wolf, or maybe you felt like you couldn't do it on your own. There is something like that, okay? We have discipline here, Gemini. I can accomplish what I set my mind to, and that's the thing. You have to be disciplined. It's really funny that we have the 9 of Cups with disappointment in some affair. Maybe you're seeing in the past when you kind of were just easy breezy, beautiful cover girl or boy, okay, whatever. It was almost like this energy of like things kind of, that's how things were. Easy breezy, right? Like nothing really stuck long enough to grow roots and solidify in. It's like you have to discipline yourself. You have to really immerse yourself with that empathy into something. You have to, yeah, with that love, you have to dedicate yourself to something. And I feel like, and that's what I was talking about. Okay, it is true that a jack of all trades and a master of none is still often better than a master of one. That's true. But in this lifetime, there's almost like this energy of like, you're meant to master something, right? Not be like, well, I'm a jack of all trades with the blame card and a master of none with the indecision. Like, no, Gemini, you can be a master of many trades, right? But I feel like there's this energy of like, you are meant to master something in this lifetime, okay? I get that very strongly. Anything else for Gemini, advice-wise? Anything else? Okay, 2 more came out, so we'll take them. Worry. And a lot of this with your third eye, your crown with the violets and the indigo purples, it makes me feel like Spirit's speaking to you about a lot of this. With that Ace of Swords, you've gotten the downloads, but there's still worry, which worry is a very human thing. It's very natural, but you are learning though, right? That worry doesn't change an outcome. It might change your blood pressure results. It might change your hairline or your grayness or the hair color. It might change the wrinkles on your face. It might change a lot of shit, but it ain't gonna change the outcome for whatever you're worrying about. So keep that in mind next time you spend the whole day or the whole year worrying about something. You'd be better suited to get up and do something about it, because that's what you want to do deep down inside, Gemini. And love. It says, I commit myself to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Seeing the good in the journey, seeing the good in the failure, what you perceive as a failure, because you understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So loving what you do and doing what you love is gonna show, okay, Gemini? And you are destined for it, okay? All right, that has been your reading. I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.